And hello, welcome to the Senior Estate Concierge. Sorry about that, had a lapse. I'm Lady Louise Dewey, and I'm filling in for our host, Marion LaSalle, who's on other business today, and I'm just happy to be here. And we have a wonderful guest named Kim Ward. Say hello, Kim.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you. You're just a very multi talented lady, and we're excited to talk with you.
Thank you.
But first, we're going to explain just a little bit about the Senior Estate Concierge. Our dear friend Bill Graf is the founder. He was doing senior real estate sales for years and could see that when he was helping seniors sell their home in order to move into assisted living or whatever they were doing, they had to downsize. He noticed there was a big lack in the services that these people needed. So he got a few friends together and put together a little business that helped seniors with the things they needed for themselves and their children who might have been helping their parents move or transition, because it's a tough thing when
Yes.
you're a senior and you have to leave your home. It's really tough. My mother was one of them. She did not want to leave her home, and thank you God she didn't have to, but it's still one of those things that you need help with. And you need to know what the services are, what's available, what does Medicare pay for, and if you're on Medicaid, what does that help you with? There are so many questions that parents and children, the children of elder parents, have that there are no answers for unless you go searching, and it's not always available online, and your friends don't always know the answer. So that's why Bill has created the Senior Estate Concierge. And it is a wonderful organization because it has many members who are in different fields of the seniors. And that's one of the criteria for joining the meetings and the group, is that they have to have a service that deals with seniors in some way, shape, or form, and they have a wide variety. All you have to do is contact us and let us know what services are you looking for. In fact, I had a friend recently who was coming out of rehab from falling and breaking her hip, and she needed help in finding a place to land because she didn't really have a home at that point. So there's so many things that these folks can answer for you and help you do. They will not just give you the answer and tell you to go to it. They will help you with it. So just know you've got a real gem in this organization. So, Kim, give us a little background on how you became part of the Senior Estate Concierge.
Absolutely. So I met Bill at a luncheon one day, and he casually told me that he was thinking about starting a group like this because of his own personal experience with trying to help his dad navigate through the many, many aspects of aging and all of the things that that involves. So when he told me about what he had in mind and how he wanted to be able to help families and help seniors as they navigate the many complexities of aging, I said, Bill, I definitely want to be a part of it. So, not long afterwards, we became a founding member of the Senior Estate Concierge, and it's just been a wonderful experience. I really, really appreciate the members, the people that are there. Everyone has a heart to help people. And I see that that really stems from Bill Graf and his heart. He is such a genuine and sincere man. And he always starts our meetings by saying, you know, we're not here to just network and get to know each other. We're here to help people and to serve people. And because of his leadership, that truly is the heartbeat of this organization. So it's been a real joy to be a part of it.
Oh, I can imagine. And it's not just in Houston, it's in the surrounding areas. And I hear from them a little bird that it's going to be a lot wider than that. There will be more locations in other cities. So just know that will be coming soon, because there's seniors everywhere and we need this kind of service. So
Exactly.
I'm tickled that it's available, and thank Bill profusely for creating this. This is a beautiful thing.
It is indeed. Yes, I agree.
It is. So tell us about your work with the Belmont Village group. This sounds wonderful.
Well, thank you. Yes, I love being part of Belmont Village. I've been with Belmont Village. I'm in my fourth year now. It's a wonderful, wonderful Houston based organization. And we help families navigate the next step when they have a loved one who may need assisted living or memory care. And even if they're not ready to make a move like that, we're here to help give answers, provide direction, and just help people through what is typically a pretty challenging time, as you've already indicated, when your mother was having to face those type decisions. So we love helping families, and I love being part of an organization like Belmont Village that allows me to help people and also have a lot of fun doing it.
I understand you've been with them for 4 years now and that you have won some prestigious awards. Tell us about those.
Well, thank you. When you're doing what you love and your work is your passion, um, I guess the awards come with that. But I was fortunate enough to be inducted into the President's Club for getting Belmont Village Hunters Creek up to 100% occupancy and keeping it there for about 12 months. Of course, we had a little thing called a pandemic, which kind of, changed the game a little bit in terms of us being able to move people into the community at that time. But yes, it was a highlight when someone is inducted into the President's Club. We were invited to our founder and owner's home in Mexico. She actually lives here, but has a beautiful home also in Mexico. So we got to go and celebrate and enjoy being with our colleagues and other people across the country who had also earned that award. So yes, that was a highlight of working here at Belmont Village, but truly the best part of it is knowing that the work I do really helps people and makes a difference in the lives of seniors and their families.
Well, that's beautiful because once you have learned this business and you know it's growing because of the baby boomers in particular, this is a top niche to be in for a young woman. And I can see you doing this many years so that because it is your passion.
Well, thank you. Yes, I feel like it's a great combination of my skills. I mean, I've always enjoyed marketing and that piece of it, but I also love counseling and helping people. So it's a great fit for me. Absolutely.
So you do actual hands-on work. You're not just out there marketing. You actually work with the seniors. Is that right?
I do. I do both. So I've been fortunate to be in both roles. And today I've been meeting with families all day. And earlier this week, I was out in the community in churches and doctors' offices and skilled nursing facilities, making sure that people know about Belmont Village and what we do here so that they too can, direct people to us when they know that someone has a need for the very best in senior living.
Well, what would be the first step someone would take, like if they were the children of a senior who is still in fairly good health, but just can't live alone anymore? What would be that person's first step in contacting you?
Absolutely. So there's a lot of ways that people can contact us. Of course, they can call on the phone. Sometimes they start with our website, and it has just so many resources. We have brochures that you can download. We have guides to how to make a great decision when you're looking at the next step for a loved one. We even have a series of 35 different webinars that give people a lot of insight into a lot of different topics. So our website is a great place to start. Of course, you can call me directly on my cell phone number, and we'll be giving that later, I'm sure. We also have people that go through a senior advisor, and we have some of those in the Senior Estate Concierge group. And so sometimes a senior advisor will help those people navigate the options for senior living. So we get people from a lot of different ways. Doesn't matter how you get to us when you come, we'll help take really great care of you and your loved one and make sure that we give you great service and a great place to live if you decide to move to Belmont Village.
And I understand you have 2 locations in Houston.
We absolutely do. We have one, our very first Belmont Village, which is amazing and very special to everyone in Belmont because it was our first one. It's on Holcomb, very close to the medical center in West University. And then we also have a second location, which is about, I think it's 8 years old now, and it's at Hunters Creek on Woodway, which is near San Felipe and Voss. Two great options, and it really is a matter of which one might be closest to you. And we'd invite you to come and see both communities. We'd love to show you.
That's beautiful. And the website is belmontvillage.com. And almost all that information will be in the description, which is below this video. And we are live today on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. So you can find the replay of this video 24/7 if you choose to go back or share it with others. And sharing these videos is a wonderful way to spread the word to your friends who may have seniors in their family, or they may be the senior, and they would love to know what's available for them.
Absolutely. And I loved what you said earlier about, sometimes people aren't ready to make a move or a decision about a move now, but it's a great strategy to start looking ahead of time so that you're not in a crisis situation and then trying to figure it all out. So we welcome anyone who wants to come join us for lunch one day or join us for one of our activities or events. So we have fun things going on all the time, and we'd be happy to have you come by and be a part of that.
So tell us what a typical day would be like for a senior who's at one of your locations.
Wonderful. Well, we really believe that the care of seniors and that their experience should be personalized for them. And so,
Marion's saying hi to us.
Oh, hi, Marion. So glad you're here. Okay, so so we really believe in a personalized approach for each resident. So some people like to get up early and some people like to sleep late. Some people like to play bridge, and some people want to be out walking outside in the beautiful gardens. So, each senior is going to have a different experience. And a lot of that will depend on, again, personal preference, but also what their needs are. Some people come to us and they're still very independent. We have others that come and need a lot more care and oversight. So we can really tailor an experience to each person. But I will be happy to tell you a little bit more about some of the things that we offer if you'd like to hear about that.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, so we do offer, every day. We start with a great breakfast. And the best part of that is you're not doing any cooking or cleaning or dishes or even grocery shopping, all chef prepared meals. And so people typically start with a great breakfast. We offer exercise classes. We have Bible studies. We have speakers. I mean, there's something on the calendar all day, 7 days a week. So one of the things we hear from adult children is, I never get to talk to my mom anymore because she's so busy. I can't ever get her on the phone. So each person has a different day and different things to do, but there's lots of choices and lots of fun for everyone.
Wow. And I'll bet they can even go shopping when they want to.
Oh, of course. We'll take them in our town car. They get dropped off at the door. And, hey, who wants to fight for a parking spot when you can have someone drop you off and pick you back up? So, yes, lots of great fun things to do. We're taking a group to the Hello Dolly production soon, and we actually have some tickets if anybody out there is interested. We'd love to treat you to some Hello Dolly tickets. That's a production being done by Second Baptist. But they've offered us tickets, and we'd love to offer those to anybody who would like to join us.
Wonderful. Well, it's like not like school necessarily, but going away to college, because it's a blast. And I bet they learn new things like arts and crafts and things like that too.
Yes, absolutely. We at Belmont Village believe in, the whole person, the whole experience. So taking care of your mind, your body, your spirit, staying healthy in all aspects. So part of that is having nutritious meals available. It also involves, keeping your brain active by learning new skills. and staying socially connected. But it takes a lot of things to stay healthy and whole. And so our communities are focused on that. You might not know it if you walk in the door, but that's truly our goal, is to give people that whole experience that will take care of their health for the long term, and also make it a lot of fun each day.
Well, that's the best part, because we seniors need to have more fun. I know I do.
We all do,
Yes. But sometimes the older folks forget what having fun is, because they're alone. They don't have anybody to connect with. I'm single. My husband's been long gone, and it's tough to make new friends. And
Absolutely.
Here they're your next door neighbors.
Yes, absolutely. And the research shows that staying socially connected is one of the most important things that we can do for ourselves, for our health. And so I heard you say earlier, oh, mom didn't want to have to leave her house. And, we do hear that a lot. But the truth is, a lot of times home is not the best place for someone. No. Because we saw this in the pandemic. People that were isolated declined, not only in their physical health, but their mental health. Staying socially connected is very, very important for all of us, but especially as we age and our world can become very isolated sometimes at home. So that is one of the wonderful byproducts of being in a community like this. You have friends to eat with, friends to go out with, fun things to do. It gives people a purpose and a reason to get up and get dressed and stay engaged in life. And that's one of the things that I love so much about what I do, because I see people that come in and their kids, or they have told me, I'm so lonely and I'm not eating right. And, I just really don't see people that often. And they get here and they blossom, and I see improvement. And so that is just a fantastic feeling, to know that we're making the lives of seniors better, and also in the lives of their adult children, who sometimes are busy with their own lives and they can't be there as much for their loved one as they would like to be because of their other responsibilities. So it's a beautiful thing that we do.
I can see how that would be, because I know when my mom was declining, I lived in Houston and she lived in Conroe, and it's 50 miles, and it's not always easy to get there. And I was my mother's best friend, so I came quite often. But seniors need their friends, their families near them. And especially if you've got two locations to choose from, you've got the best of both worlds. That
yes,
kids might be there.
And another piece of that, you mentioned that your mom was, y'all were in two separate areas, and, that's tough when you just want to go for a visit. It's really scary, though, if, say, your mother had a fall or some type of, health event, and there was no one there with her. The beauty of Belmont Village is that we do have 24-hour on-site nurses and caregivers. So if anyone needs something, there's a network of people here to provide the help and the care that they need. And so that's really comforting for people to know. Hey, if you never need it, that's great too. But if you do, there's a lot of peace of mind to know that you can get whatever help you need. And we can get you either to a hospital, a doctor, if that's what you need. Or a lot of times it's things that we can manage here right on site. And that's really great too.
Yeah, that way their friends can pop in if they need to visit or whatever.
Sure, yes.
Well, is there a certain age for admittance to your facilities?
Well, typically it's for people 62 and older. Average age, I would say, is, maybe late 70s, but we have people of all different ages, just depending on what their needs are and when they're ready to make a move. We welcome everyone in.
Great. Well, it sounds like heaven on earth for a lot of us, that it would be there for us so that we didn't have to go start looking for something, because a lot of times moving in with relatives and friends is not the answer.
No, it's there's that whole thing. Everybody needs their space. And so, sometimes people think, oh, if I move to a senior living community, I'm giving up my independence. But in reality, you're gaining independence because you're now in a situation where you're not depending on your kids. You're not depending on your friends. You've got food. You've got transportation. You've got activities and fun things. You've got nursing and, healthcare. So it really puts people in a position to live a much more independent life for much longer. So that's really great.
Well, I can see how that would benefit seniors. It would extend their life, if nothing else. If they're having so much fun, they got having too much fun to get sick.
Right. Yeah. So there's a question coming in asking if we have happy hour, and we absolutely do. We even have a wine and cheese party once a week. We have happy hour. We have loads of live entertainment. Always something going on. We even have our own wine room. So y'all should come out and check it out, and we'll treat you to a glass of wine and maybe some live music sometime soon.
Ooh, and I understand that most facilities like yours, other people, outside people who may be an entertainer or a teacher, they could make appointments and come in and see if their particular expertise would be welcome in your institution. Isn't that correct?
That is absolutely right. I met a gentleman the other day, and he has a history, a background in theater, and used to do like big Broadway shows and everything. And now he is taking that around and doing like small plays in senior living communities. So we always have new, fresh ideas coming in, and our residents absolutely have a ball. It's a lot of fun.
Well, I've heard even classrooms they come and sing for the seniors. Is that right?
Yes, we do. We have a lot of different entertainers that come in and sing and dance. We had Latin dancers for Valentine's just recently. So, like I said, there's something for everyone.
That's beautiful. And I can see how COVID would have messed all that up.
It did, but thank gosh, we're in a better spot now, and the world is, as you know, opening back up, and people are vaccinated, and we're back to normal now, thank God. So
I'm glad to hear that, because there's such a need. And I would think most seniors would say, this is for me. Now, can couples also come?
Oh, of course. We have lots of couples, those that are still lucky enough to be married. And we have a lot of couples. We have a lot of different options. Let's say, we have a family now where the wife, unfortunately, her memory issues have declined a lot, but her husband hasn't. So we have a situation where they're still here. They live under the same roof, but she's able to get the care that she needs, and he's able to live completely independently. So it really is a great thing for couples as well.
Oh, do we have social networkers?
Social workers.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Yeah, so we don't have a social worker on our staff, but certainly if there's a need for a social worker, we have lots of resources, and we have people that can come and help us with social work issues if that is something that is needed. Great question, though.
Oh, good. Well, that was one of our Facebook friends. Thank you for that question.
Absolutely. And I have another question that says, do you have a counselor to help decide if they should move? So honestly, I serve as a counselor many times when they come, but we do have a full team of people, not someone who's designated as a counselor, but if someone needs a counselor, again, we have resources through the Senior Estate Concierge where we can connect them with an aging life care manager, a social worker, anybody that we need to help people with that decision. The good news, though, about a move to Belmont Village is that, it's not an all or nothing thing. I mean, it's a month-to-month situation. So someone could move in, and if their situation changes, and for any reason, say their child was moving out of town, they can always move out. You're not making a lifetime decision if you choose to move to Belmont Village. It's a month-to-month situation, and so it gives people a lot of flexibilities to make a decision that's good for them at that moment without feeling like they have to make a long-term lifetime decision.
Well,
so many people do stay here through their entire life journey, once they can, and they can stay through end of life. But
so
you don't
basically somebody could just pop in for a month or two to see how they like it.
We absolutely do have a program where people can come in and try it, make sure they like it before they make a decision to make it their permanent home. We welcome that. We do it all the time. And just between you and me, we have a very high percentage of those people that decide to stay. Who wouldn't want to stay where we're doing the cooking, the cleaning, the housekeeping, and all the fun things?
I think I'll be there tomorrow.
Come on, we'd love to have you.
Oh gosh, because housekeeping and cooking and all of that, as we age, we don't want to do that anymore.
We've done all that already, right? Yes, absolutely. It's so nice to know that, you come in, we've got somebody to take care of all of the chores. You just come and have fun and let us help take care of the rest. And we have talked a lot about fun, but we also have, assisted living, memory care, and we could take people at any level that they might need. Like I said, all the way through end of life. This is a good long-term solution for people with options where we can change and grow as they do. And as their needs change, we just provide more support and care as they need more help and care. So it is a wonderful possibility for people when they need long-term solutions.
Well, I'm glad to know that it goes all the way till the end of life. That usually they don't. Once you hit that spot, you got to go to a nursing home or something.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Well, that is a big plus right there.
Indeed.
Moving seniors is not fun. They don't like it.
No. Nobody likes to move, right?
Well, sometimes I did. I loved it. But still, when you're older, it's a chore.
It is harder.
You're so used to your surroundings and the people that you found that you love and connected with. You don't want to leave them.
That's right. Yeah.
So this way, they don't have to.
Absolutely correct. Yes.
Well, that's big news. I didn't know that.
Yes. And then their family becomes part of our Belmont Village family. And, it really is just a wonderful community here for people to have their family part of what we do. And we're part of their family. It's a special place here at Belmont Village. It really is.
Yes. And our Facebook friend is agreeing with us because that is huge. Well, what would you like to leave the audience with? One last big thing. I bet you've got something good for us.
I think the most important thing to know is that there are options, and we would be happy to help you explore what would be best for you or your loved one. We're here to help. And I truly believe with all my heart that Belmont Village is the best of the best in the Houston area and throughout the country. We do have 31 locations, maybe 32. Anyway, I would love to help anyone who's just looking for answers. And please let me help you when that time is right for you.
That's big. And all of her information is below the video here in the description, her cell phone, her email, and of course the company website, belmontvillage.com.
Yes.
Wow. Well, thank you, Kim. This has been a wonderful bit of news, but that surprised me and pleased me so much. And I'm sure that others who watch this will have the same opinion because it's stuff we need to know.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for the opportunity.
Well,
I enjoyed it so much.
Well, we appreciate you coming in, and we just think you're wonderful because this is a life calling, isn't it?
Yes, it really, truly is. Absolutely. It's a blessing to be part of this.
Good. Well, we need more people like you.
Thank you.
Thank you again for being here, and thank our audience for being here. And please do share this video with your senior friends or with their children so that they might find a place for their seniors, their elderly parents, and whoever. So it's a blessing to know this information.
Yes.
So the
Thank you.
Senior Estate Concierge is the best that you're going to find anywhere in the city of Houston and soon to be in other places. So
I agree.
Thank you again, Kim.
Thank you.
We appreciate that.
Bye-bye.